Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we've done something with the Svartpilen, and I have a couple of updates for you. As many of you know, the ergo seat that matches this ergo pillion is on back order, and they keep pushing the date back forever. So the reality of getting this seat, we'll probably see it in January of 2024. That's my guess. So as long as they keep pushing back the date, that seat's never going to show up. I removed the Coleman gel padded seat thingamajig just for the time being. I'll put it back on there if it starts to bother me, but for now we're just going to ride with the OEM seat. The mirrors. So the problem I was having with the double take mirrors is the little ram mount balls that are on here. They get compressed and then they start to get loose after a while. They don't go back to their normal form. I wish they made some that weren't rubbery, that were just like a solid ball. I think those would work better, but I haven't been able to find just the solid ram mount ball instead of the rubber ball that's on there, because the rubber ball deforms. So what I did, which is what I should have done in the first place, is I took the stock mirrors and stuck this end in the vise and then just added about 15-20 degrees more bend, and they work absolutely perfect now. Like, I should have done that in the beginning. I strongly recommend taking them off the bike to do that. You don't want to do it with the stems attached here. I think you'll break the handlebars, the handlebar mounts. It takes quite a bit of force to do that. So if you're going to do it, put it in a vise and do it. And these will take quite a bit more bend. I could even go more if I wanted to, but the way I've got them set up right now, they're working really nice. So we're going to leave those on. Today's episode has to do with this Kemimoto exhaust. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. If you go back in the series in the previous videos, you'll notice that I went through and swapped in a 2019 Duke exhaust and or a Svartpilen or an RC390. Any of those will work for this bike. They all fit. You do have to run it through there and move a couple things to get that routed through there, but I covered that in a previous video. Today's focus is on the silencer, because back when I first got the bike, it was really hard to find what I wanted and they were on back order. So I kept my eyes open on eBay and came across this one. Used. This was on a Duke 390, I believe. So fingers crossed we're going to be able to get this to work with the Svartpilen. I have a bunch of random hardware sitting here that might help get that mounted up, and some springs and whatnot. But fingers crossed it's going to work. This is just a random stainless mid pipe. I will leave a link in the description for that. I can't leave a link in the description for this, obviously, because I got it off eBay and it was like 220 shipped. So normally they're like 600 or 700, or sometimes they're on sale for 550 or whatever. So I just kept my eyes open on eBay. It's a good trick to learn. If you're not impatient, you can find what you're looking for if you just keep your eyes open and keep a search open for it. So we're gonna swap this out. I doubt it's gonna make that much of a sound difference, but who knows? Sometimes these things surprise me, but it is a much higher end silencer, and it will match the Svartpilen a little bit better. Not too much, because the flat black does match the flat black. I think that titanium color is going to match the champagne bodywork a little bit better. But anyhow, you've seen me swap these things out about 1,000,000 times. I will include any major or minor details that need to be addressed if they come up, but yeah, let's get that swapped out. Okay guys, I got it mounted. It took me a little bit to figure out the mounting system on this, because obviously it's a little bit different from a Duke. I basically made a stainless steel 90-degree bracket and then sandwiched it in between the passenger foot peg bracket, and then ran some stainless and grade 8 hardware through that, so it's sitting at the proper angle. It all bolted up, no problem. And I'm still able to use the exhaust slider, I guess is what you would call it. So that's pretty handy. I guess the only thing left to do, and as I always say, the sound on a camera is never the sound in person, so we'll do a sound test, but like I said, it's not very good. The microphones will only pick up a certain amount of decibels, and then after that it's just garbled. So we'll give it a shot. Well, it's definitely different than the old Kemi Moto exhaust, so it sounds a lot cleaner, but it's still got burbles and crackles on it, and I'm assuming out on the road it's probably going to be quite obnoxious, but it does match the bike better, I think. You see the champagne of the fairing matches the titanium color of the exhaust. Yeah, super simple mod. Took a little bit of thinking on my part, but got it to work and saved about 500 bucks versus buying a brand new one. So if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet,
subscribe. Won't you be a subscriber?
you guys are going to want to stay tuned. There's something in this box that goes with this, and we're waiting on some parts to show up. But other than that, I hope you guys are staying safe, taking care of each other, and as always, I will catch you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.